take-home salary for a UK nurse will differ from one person to another. You can be working in the same trust with your friend, but you might not be earning the same thing. How much are you going to be earning? I discussed that in my last video. But how much actually are you going to be taking on? That is your net pay. What is the deduction in your salary? What deductions will the government be taking from your salary? This and other information on tax deductions, how you can enhance your pay as a UK nurse, and many more will be discussed in the video of today. My name is Ayokunomi. I'm popularly known as Nurse Uwoblo. If you are interested in listening to up-to-date information about how to migrate to the UK, either as a nurse or through any other route, then this is the channel for you. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so that it will notify you anytime I upload my videos. Thank you. So back to the discussion of today. How much will I make? How much will I be taking home as an NHS nurse? I previously discussed with you how much you are expected to earn either annually or per month on a monthly basis. If you have not watched that video, kindly run to my YouTube channel and look for it and then watch it, because you'll be able to understand better what we'll be discussing in the video of today. So in the video of today, I want to explain to you your tax deduction from your salary and what your net pay might probably look like at the end of the month. There are three things that the government will deduct automatically from your salary every month before you are being given, I call it change, as in the remaining. That's what the government will give you after they've removed. They are majorly three things they remove, which is the payee, the NI, and the NHS pension. The payee is just the short form of pay as you earn. This payee, they remove a particular percentage of your salary depending on what you earn. The HMRC already knows how to calculate it. It's a whole lot of calculation if I start explaining to you, but it's just know that most times it's 20% of your salary. That is if you are earning less than £40,000 annually in a year. When you begin to earn more than £40,000 or close to £50,000, automatically your tax would go up to 40% of your salary. That's a whole lot of money. It's like half of what you're earning. Why now? You want to collect all our money, government? Anyways, so back to the discussion. Pay as you earn. So they are going to be deducting pay as you earn. When they deduct this money, what do they use it for? They use it for healthcare and education. Healthcare, as you all know, is free in the UK. It's called the NHS, the National Health Scheme. It's free in the UK. You can walk into any hospital. Probably you don't work in now after COVID. You need to call them and book an appointment, except it's an emergency. They can come to carry you in an ambulance. So, but however, the bottom line is that it's free for everybody, as long as you're a legal resident of the United Kingdom. Even if you're not a legal resident, I think they will still attend to you. It's a matter of life and death, and then they will know how to collect their money from you later. However, even if you're a visitor, you are not entitled to free healthcare. You are not entitled. You need an health insurance to cover you during the period of your visit. I might be discussing that in my subsequent videos. So back to the discussion. The pay as you go would be deducted from your salary. So it will be used for healthcare and education. Education is also free from when your child is 4 years old till when your child finishes college. It's free, totally free. You only pay for university education in the United Kingdom, which I would say, yeah, is reasonable enough. University education is just 3 years, most of the courses, and then you are not even paying outrightly from your pocket. The government will still loan you to pay for that, your children, or if you're 18 and above. Wow, that's wonderful, isn't it? Anyways, so that is what that pay is just used for, so that you will know why are they removing my money and what are they using it for. They are using it for something very important for the benefit of everybody. So apart from the payee, They also remove what is called the national insurance. The national insurance is the calculation, so I think is 8% of your salary. I'm not too sure. Yes, I think I once called the national insurance and they said they will is 8%, but depending on how much you earn, so there's a certain amount you will earn that automatically they will not be able to deduct from you because you don't earn up to the percentage they're supposed to deduct. However, they are going to be deducting from your salary because you're a nurse, and then your money you've earned, that's value for them to deduct. So national insurance goes towards police funding, road repairs, benefits, maternity leave pay, and all stuff. And all those stuff. That is what that money goes into. State benefits, because you get handicapped people, disabled individuals that they are not able to work. The government has to support them in one way or the other. So they pay them something. Single parents sometimes, they claim benefits. They pay there's maternity pay for up to 9 months and 3 months unpaid. The government and your work and your work, your hospital is supposed to pay you, and they repair your road. You don't need to tell them someone is coming to check on the road. If it's not, yeah, they do that, all those repair most often. This is what you are contributing towards by paying your national insurance. And lastly, the NHS pension. The NHS pension is everywhere all over the world. We pay pension, or the government are supposed to pay us pension, but it's not free. You contribute towards your pension. Some countries, like where I come from in Nigeria, is half. You as a worker, you pay a particular percentage of your salary towards your pension, and the government also adds something to it. But here in the UK, you pay your pension, they remove it for you to keep, and then they give you after you have retired. So the national health insurance is 9.3% of your earnings, of your income. That is what of your monthly pay. That is what they remove from your national health insurance. For your NHS pension, for your NHS pension, not national health insurance. I think we use national health insurance in Nigeria. Anyways, pardon me. So as I was saying, NHS pension 9.3% of your salary. Then it can go up depending on how much you earn too. So those are the tax deductions that they automatically take from your salary. However, the NHS pension is somehow, they automatically enroll you into it when you come in newly to the UK. They tell you to fill a form and all those stuff. But you can, if you don't want to, opt out after 2 years. No, before 2 years. Because after 2 years, you will not be able to opt out again until you are retired. So I can still say that is optional, but it's advisable for you to join a pension scheme. Okay, so those are the tax deductions that automatically comes out of your salary. So this tax deduction, after they've removed that, I explained to you in my previous video how much a band 3, a band 5, band 6, and band 7 are supposed to get every month. So if, for example, I'm going to be sharing some of my pay slips to show you the deductions and how different pay slips, how the net pay differs in the 3 different pay slips. So as you have paid, they've removed all the deduction. The remaining thing is what they will pay you. So at the end of it, if you're a band 3, your actual pay is like £1,600. But at the end of all those deductions, you might be getting something like maybe £1,400, 1,300 and something pounds. It can be as low as that. Then if you're a band 5, your take home will probably be like after all those deductions, because normally before the deductions, you are supposed to be earning like £2,000, but after those deductions you can earn like 1,700 or even below, and as the band goes by. However, sometimes you can even get like 1,600 as a band 5. How is that possible? Yes, after the deduction. If you don't work reasonably, you need to work right, you need to cover shifts that gives you more pay. Let me explain what I mean. If you in the hospital, you have rosters. You're supposed to work 37.5 hours in a week. That means in a week you're supposed to do 3 days, and the 4th week of that month you're supposed to do a 4 shifts. You're supposed to cover 4 shifts to make your 37.5 hours for that whole month, as in per week. I hope you understand what I mean. Get the gist. So if you are working just long days alone, 12-hour shifts, long days, because I'm telling you, pay differs. The pay you get on a day shift is quite different from what you get on a weekend. It's quite different from what you would get on a night shift. So how can I enhance my pay? Because £1,600 is too small to cater for your needs. It's too small. You're going to pay house rent. You're going to still pay some other bills from your net pay. So you need to work reasonably, especially if you can't take up extra shifts. I'm going to be discussing on how you can take up extra shifts, take up agency work, and in my subsequent videos. So let's deal with this first. How can you enhance your pay? Because that money is not enough. It's not enough, I'm telling you. So you need to work right, work reasonably, cover shifts that the pay is much. So weekend shift, as I said, they pay you like almost twice of your normal pay on your weekend shift. And then night shifts, they pay you well, because in this UK, some of the residents here, they don't like working night shifts. They want to sleep at home or be with their family. Some of them feel weekends is for rest, which is true. So, but you now, as an international nurse, you know, you need money. So you need to take up all those shifts so that you can earn well. If your manager allows it, you can tell them that you prefer to be working week. And if it's convenient for you because of childcare and all those stuff too, please, I would encourage you to pick up more of weekend shifts and more of night shifts. In that way, your salary would be enhanced, and yeah, it will be more than the normal pay. Because if you don't do all this, you just do your normal long days, and then they remove the tax. They'll just give you chicken change. So do night shifts, do weekend shifts, and then your pay will be enhanced by doing that. Apart from that, in my pay slip, you will see that there are other. I'm going to be sharing with you 3 pay slips. The first one, I earned £1,444. You can imagine. What is that for? Is it for house rent? Is it for pizza? Is it for bills? I end up because I think I was on sick leave for like 2 weeks. I was very sick during that time. So if you're on sick leave, don't say even if I call in sick, you don't expect your salary to be the same as when you worked, because there's a way they calculate when you're on sick leave. Salary will not be as more like what you expect, because they will pay you lesser because you're on sick leave. So I think I was on sick leave in that pay slip you're seeing, showing on your screen, £1,445. The other pay slip, I think I earned £1,778. Yes, you can see to your left the deductions, the NHS and all those ones. You can also do a deduction of home electronics. Yeah, I think it was when I bought my iPhone. As an NHS staff, yes, you can buy all those things online, and then you tell them to remove it from your salary, maybe in a period of 1 or 2 years. Those are the benefits you get, and then it will just be easy for you to pay it off. So I think it was, so you see that deductions, the home electronic or something. So it's just less than £100 to so, and still I got 1,700 from working weekend shifts. But the last pay slip I'm sharing with you, where I got £2,050. My people, that's the highest I've gotten since my almost 2 years of being in this UK. You can see that I worked so many weekend shifts. I did night all through that month, and then I even worked on a bank holiday. A bank holiday means a public holiday. Yeah, a bank holiday here is called a bank. A public holiday is called a bank holiday. So I worked all those shifts. I covered all those shifts, and that is how I was able to get that 2,000, a whooping sum. When I saw my credit alert on my page, I said, hey, I have arrived though. Let me go to Nhs Pension and buy clothes, shoes for myself. Or let me go to all these designer shops and get myself nice stuff. If you do that, the money will just disappear from your very eyes like this. So that is it, £2,040. Yes, I got that because I worked so many weekend shifts. I think all through that month I just picked up weekend shifts. I still work during the day. So most times what I do is that I work 2 weekends, 2 days, Sunday and Saturday, and then 1 day of the week, long day. Or if I'm going to be working 4 days in that week, I do 2 long days and 2 nights in that weekend. I have to work on weekends because of childcare and because of stress and all those ones. Sometimes I don't have the strength to pick up extra shifts. So let me just do this my normal shift and then be able to earn well, so that at the end of the month I'll still get something tangible. So this is how you can enhance your pay as a UK NHS nurse. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In my subsequent videos, I'm going to be discussing on maybe an agency shift, how to take up bank shift from the same hospital, and how you can join an agency shift. I get this question: when am I supposed to join an agency shift? How soon can I join an agency shift? All this will be discussing in my subsequent videos. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.